Hello, everybody. Meteorologist Hutch Johnson joining you on this Facebook Live. It's Wednesday night, and we have some winter weather heading our way for Friday. Very windy, falling temperatures all day long, and some areas of snow. Details in your forecast are coming up right now. But first, my friends at Robert Gibb & Sons want you to know that you got to see if you're eligible for a $2,000 tax credit rebate on select upgraded heating systems. Give Robert Gibb & Sons a call today. 110 plus years of excellent service to our community. If you call them, let them know that Hutch sent you. All right, here's what's going on right now. We got a couple of spits here in the Red River Valley as we take a look. The radar showing some light rain, not all of this reaching the ground, mainly in Clay County up into Norman County. The white dashes you see there, some snow shower potential there. Grand Rapids, some snow showers showing up out in that general vicinity and up near the international border and Lake of the Woods and the Rainy Lake area, seeing some showers of snow. Nationally, this is what we got going on. Showers, thunderstorms, thunderstorm warnings down there with some hail producers, and southern Colorado seeing some wet weather as well. The Ohio River Valley into much of Pennsylvania seeing some scattered showers. Let's get to the details on your forecast for unsettled weather here as we go into Friday. Here's what you need to know. Make sure you drop a question. Let me know. Kathy, good evening. Glad to have you watching from Grafton. Got to tell you what, it's a lot of fun. I've spent some time running around outside in this lovely weather out, and I hope you have too. Now let's take a look at your forecast. We're going to start with a zoomed in view of our region as we go into Friday, because the wind is really going to be a cranking up, and there's already a high wind watch for the area. Some areas will see gusts over 50 miles per hour as we go through. Let's get to it. Here we got to have our isobars. I dug them out of my pocket here, and let's pull up a model. I'm going to look at one here that I haven't looked at for, a couple of runs, so we'll take a look at what it's doing. Now, as we go through the night tonight, quiet. A few spits of snow here and there as we head into your daybreak hours on your Thursday morning. We'll see quiet conditions for most of the area, but breezy conditions as well. It'll be a northerly flow, and that northwesterly wind or northerly wind throughout the day will keep us a little bit cooler than the temperatures we saw on this hump day. Then as we head into the nighttime hours, look at the warmth happening. So this is Thursday, a pretty nice day, but nighttime warming trend. So temperatures will really start warming. Here's the onset of our winter weather system that'll be moving into the Northern Valley and into northwest Minnesota late Friday evening. This is drive time, so most of us pretty quiet still, but late. Watch what happens. The isobars get really close together. Very gusty winds. See this up in the Bottineau area, Belcourt area, Rolla area, and Rock Lake area. Gusty winds from the north and northwest over 40 miles per hour. That's where that high wind will be rocking through. The snow showers will be shifting off into the arrowhead of Minnesota. This model keeps everything pretty much into central and northern Minnesota, while the wind will impact us first thing in the morning here in the valley out of the north. So your temperatures will be at a high at 1 a.m. That'll be your high for the day. And then slowly falling throughout the day in Fargo and in Grand Forks. The cold front coming through here throughout the day could kick off a few light flakes of snow, but most models keeping that at bay and not showing a lot of potential for heavier snow. Here's one more model I'll show you. This is based on the American model, and this one here similarly shows that we have a very quiet day tomorrow, but as we get into Thursday night late, the warm temperatures ride in to the valley. All of these areas on these red lines that you see here, that's very warm temperatures Thursday night and into Friday morning. And then it all breaks loose with northerly winds ushering in mighty cold temperatures. So gusty winds, periods of snow showers that won't accumulate too much, but with falling temperatures and all of the wind, I expect some icy roads. And I do think from maybe Roseau County through parts of northern Beltrami County all the way out into the arrowhead of Minnesota, I expect to see some snow and some windy, wintry conditions. So, Judy, good to have you. Been beautiful out in Grand Forks. Thank you for your report. It's beautiful in Fargo as well as Moorhead. Karen, thank you for watching. I appreciate you, Bonnie, as well for checking in. And I got to tell you what, let's take a look at the specifics. I've got those all up and spiffy for you here. 33 in the morning on Thursday in the FM area, 32 Grand Forks, and 30 for Minot. The coolest weather along the international border will be in the 20s. Still pretty fair. Bemidji, 28 degrees to start your day. Brainerd Lakes area, 34 degrees. Moving on to tomorrow afternoon. Wind northwesterly up to 24 miles per hour up in our northern counties out here. We'll see an increase in clouds as well. Temperatures peaking near 30 to 35 up north thanks to that northerly component to the wind, and instead of 46 we're 42 in Fargo, near 40 as well in the Grand Forks area. Still pleasant, and the wind not really ripping, but it will be out of the north. How much snow for Bemidji? I think you're just going to get some blowing flakes. I really don't expect a ton of accumulation, maybe a half inch to an inch at most. Northern Beltrami County out near Waskish, Kelleher, all those areas will have a better chance at seeing some. Hi, Jen. Good to see you on board. Thanks for watching. Look at the 50s tomorrow out in the central Dakotas. Aberdeen getting into the mix with that. You're not far from it here in Oaks, as those temperatures will rise to near 50 degrees. Then here's your 7-day planner. It looks like temperatures will be a falling. So I've changed this up, and here's what you need to know. If you're stepping out the door Thursday night, beautiful weather, a little on the breezy side, a bit cooler than your day-to-day. Overnight temperatures steady, rising a bit, I believe, and then falling towards morning. So at daybreak, 42 degrees will be that temperature and will be falling throughout as we go through the day. Your afternoon temperature at 4 will be around 28 degrees and will continue falling back into the teens to start March out. So it will be windy. I guess that's kind of like a lion, but it's somewhere between a lion and a lamb. We've certainly seen worse weather to start the month of March. So meteorological spring begins, but it's also kind of a fool's spring. We have some more winter weather, I'm sure, that we'll be seeing. Temperatures climbing out of the cellar. Saturday will be a cool one indeed. Watch for some slippery conditions in northern Minnesota and northeast Minnesota. After that, we're warming right back up. A 50 burger is totally possible on Monday. Wowza McWowzies will be the weather forecast term of the day. Then on Tuesday and Wednesday, that's our next system. Some models are showing on the 5th the chance for some snow showers in the area. It looks like Minnesota will have a better chance at seeing that as we cool back off, but we're going to enjoy a little bit of a roller coaster ride as meteorological spring gets underway. Here's some specifics. Here is a look at a timestamp. This is the American forecast model for the storm system moving through northern Minnesota. This is Friday morning timestamp at drive time. So anywhere from Lake of the Woods out towards International Falls, all the way out towards Ely, maybe Grand Rapids and points north of Walker, expect a chance for some snow showers passing through. Winds will be increasing and will be quite gusty from Thursday night very late out here near the Botno area all the way into Friday morning here, and it just keeps blowing throughout the day. A chance of passing snow showers and falling temperatures across our area. Snowfall forecast to highlight this for you, a trace to an inch. We could totally get zilched in many locations, minus a fast blowing snow deal that comes in the afternoon. 2 to 5 inches will be a possibility as we get into the Arrowhead of Minnesota. A few places could see upwards of 5 or maybe 6 inches of snow. The model behind my forehead here says 10 inches. I ain't buying that just yet. I just don't think we're going to see that much moisture with this system as we go through. Join me tomorrow, would you? And pat this week's weather kid on the back. It is Isaiah Ducher, from a 6th grader who loves math, and I can't wait to introduce you to Isaiah. Make sure you tune in 4:30. You can watch it on Facebook at 4:30 sharp. You can also see it at the same time on hutchesweather.com. Hutchesweather.com is where you sign up to be a weather kid as well. And speaking of which, I want to share this with you. And give me your thoughts at the end of this. Do you like this? And if you know any kids at all, please let them know that Hutch needs some weather kids. Here we go. Let's see what this says.
This weather is chaos.
Oh, no is right. It is chaos. Kids, you can sign up at Luther Family Ford today. Swing on by or go to hutchesweather.com.
Fargo, it is -1. And
Was it easy?
Yes, it very is. If you want to do what I did, go to
hutchesweather.com?
yes.
Was that right?
Yeah. And you can get free stuff.
Hutch's Weather Kid, proudly presented by Luther Family Ford in Fargo, North Dakota.
All right, it's always fun with those kids, and I love just passing on my appreciation for science, weather, broadcasting, speaking, and even some technology as we go through the day. It's a lot of fun. I'd love to have you sign up. You go right to hutchesweather.com. I'm going to take you there right now, and then you can see where you can sign up just to make sure that you know. So if you go to Hutch's website over here, hutchesweather.com, you can find a link to it right here at the top, Hutch's Weather Kid. If you click there, that's not where you sign up, but you can basically click there and it'll take you to my Weather Kid page. This is where you're going to see all of the Weather Kid videos. You can peruse there. But right behind my melon, sign up there, that's the button you click. When you do, you just fill out this fast form. And once you do, you're well on your way to signing up to be a Hutch's Weather Kid. I look forward to having you join me at Luther Family Ford. If it wasn't for them, Hutch's Weather Kids would not be a reality. So thanks so very much. Hey, let's take a quick look at those temperatures out ahead, and then we'll call it a day as we look at the American Models temperature forecast over the next 12 days. The big warm up is in the deep south as we go through. That's pretty fun to see. And we'll be enjoying some of that here, and we have been over the last couple of days. Now, the cold pool, this purple stuff that you see up behind the banner, that's an Arctic air mass. Now, that one stays mainly north in central and eastern Canada, but it will sneak down towards northern New York, upstate New York, as we go through. We'll be clipped by it, bit by it, as we go through that Friday system. That's those teens that return to our area. But the real, chin slapping cold will stay up to the north. Bonnie, good to have you on board. Thanks so very much. Now, we do see a moderation in temperatures, and we get a little bit warmer there as we head into early next week and begin the month of March. And then here it is, nice and toasty roasty. That's that 50 burger chance as we head into your Monday. Woo-wee! Then after we go through that, we get the chance to cool off again. I don't see any 20 or 30 below outbreaks for us. That mainly stays and skirts right along the international border, the northern Great Lakes, and the New England and northeastern United States as we go through. Now, as we head into the 8th to the 10th, look at this. This is a chance for a return to some very wintry cold temperatures here in North Dakota, and we could see a chance for some snow with that as it works its way through. That system very quickly shifts off to the east, and south winds will warm us right back up. So March tends to be a little more roller coaster-like, but that means we could have some higher highs. It also means we could have some low lows as well. All right, that's a look at your weather. I'm meteorologist Hutch Johnson. If you have any questions at all, drop me a comment here. Thanks so much for your support, and make sure that you click the follow button here on Facebook. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Hutch's Weather, and I'll look forward to visiting with you a little bit more a little bit later. But for now, this is meteorologist Hutch Johnson.